Life isn't fair, and certainly the global economy isn't fair, and if you get on the wrong side of a trend, then you just get gradually crushed. As of today, 0.1% of the capital in the world is digital. We're very early in the digital transformation cycle of capital. What is the best idea in the modern era, in the 21st century? I think we can agree that the best idea has been digital transformation. Now, how good an idea is digital transformation? It's good enough that in many years, 100% of the return for the S&P are attributable to just 7 companies. 1% of the companies have all the result. In other words, if you're not doing this, then you're just working very hard, and working harder just doesn't get ahead. This is a snapshot in the year 2023, and it just shows you, A, how good that idea is, and B, just how much trouble you're in if you're not actually surfing a digital wave here. 7 companies have all the returns in the S&P index. 493 companies return nothing. The truth is, probably the people that work for the 493 companies worked harder, and they're taking an extraordinary beating and a burden on their back trying to fight against a digital wave. But life isn't fair, and certainly the global economy isn't fair. If you're the winner, you're the winner, and if you get on the wrong side of a trend, then you just get gradually crushed. So this is a sobering observation, but it's a reminder that if you're going to invest and if you're going to align yourself with an idea, it better be the best idea, because the second best idea, as you can see, is worth nothing. So what's the best digital transformation idea? Digital capital is the best digital transformation. Digital information is interesting. It does create enormous value, but the truth is the first 30 years of digital transformation will be an order of magnitude less important than the next 30 years of digital transformation. The real bull here, the extraordinary opportunity, is the digital transformation of capital, the digital transformation of property, the digital transformation of money. It's the digital transformation of matter and energy. And where are we? First of all, you're talking about $900 trillion of assets that are in the analog world. As of today, 0.1% of the capital in the world is digital. 99.9% is this. We're very early in the digital transformation cycle of capital. A lot of analog stuff. $900 trillion of it, but the $900 trillion doesn't just reflect the value of the physical stuff. It reflects a monetary premium over and above the utility value of the stuff. People buy real estate not just to live in, they buy real estate as a store of value. And they buy equities not just because they want to capture the cash flows of the company. They buy equities because they want a store of value and they feel like it's preferable to holding cash. And for 500 years, people have been buying art as a store of value. It was scarce, desirable, portable property. If you had to leave the city, you could take it with you. And gold is the same thing. People have been buying gold as a store of value. So something like half of all this capital is really a monetary premium. And the other half may be a utility. We are just 1 trillion out of the 900 trillion right now. Very early. Crypto proof of work is the best way to create digital capital. Crypto proof of work. That is to say, when you're running a proof of work mining operation that converts energy into information that can be secured and transferred via cryptography. Not all crypto is based on proof of work, and therefore not all crypto is digital capital. A lot of it just looks like a digital security. But what's special about this particular approach, of course, the Bitcoin architecture, is it creates a decentralized asset. It creates a physical asset. There is a physical linkage to the real world via the electricity and the silicon that makes it thermodynamically sound and integrates it into the universe and not just the metaverse. It's sovereign. You can take custody of this. It's egalitarian. The protocol is open. Anybody, anywhere on Earth can engage in this network. It's permissionless. It's global. This is the best idea, the best way to create digital capital. What's the best crypto proof of work asset? Bitcoin is the best. How good is it? It's 97% of all of the market cap of crypto proof of work. And Bitcoin is the best crypto network. It's not just the best crypto asset. This asset is secured by the most powerful computer network in the world. It's rapidly growing stronger. Hash rate's growing by 70% a year. It's growing that fast in bull markets and bear markets. It's an unstoppable thing. How much is 624 exahash? It's enough that all of the computer power of Microsoft or Amazon is not going to outdo this. What you have here is enough hash power to create a wall of encrypted energy, and it's also driven by electricity. 20 gigawatts of electricity, 20 full-on nuclear reactors worth of electricity. But it's a lot better than 20 full-on nuclear reactors because this electricity is spread everywhere to the ends of the earth. The network is feeding on electricity, and that creates a decentralizing dynamic that drives all of the network to the end of the grid in the quest of stranded energy. So this network and the dynamic is going to continually decentralize, continually dissipate. It's going to continually move away from population centers where the electricity is expensive. It's going to move to places where the electricity is stranded, where it needs to be recycled. And that 30 gigawatts is going to create a thermodynamic connection between the virtual network and the physical world. This is what makes the network stable. This is what makes the network ethical. This is what makes the network politically sound. The fact that that electricity is going to be coming off of a dam in Bhutan or a volcano in South America or Africa means that this is going to be a global neutral asset. There's no way anybody's going to centralize the Bitcoin network on top of a single data center. That's what makes Bitcoin the best crypto network. Now beyond that, Bitcoin's the best crypto brand. Why is it the best crypto brand? 220 million Bitcoin holders, people that have an economic interest in Bitcoin. 420 million crypto users around the world. The crypto industry has been aggressively marketing and aggressively expanding on the backs of lots of different use cases, not just Bitcoin as store of value or property, but also cryptocurrencies, stable coins, NFTs, everything under the sun, and this continues to grow. It's an incredibly aggressive, fast-growing, creative market. The marketing is extraordinary. But there's an important point to be made here. As the other crypto assets fail, all the users in the crypto ecosystem and all the capital in the crypto ecosystem is going to flow into the best network. It's going to flow into Bitcoin. Everybody agrees on this one thing, Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be around for the long term. The industry was built on it. It'll be around long after most of the other industry participants are gone. Well, Bitcoin's not just the best crypto brand. It's the best investment brand. Bitcoin's the most widely held investment asset in the world. Bitcoin's a sports team with hundreds of millions, arguably 400 million fans, and they're all rooting for the same thing. And when Bitcoin's doing well, they're all in a good mood. It's like their blood sugar's up. When Bitcoin's doing poorly, they're in a surly mood, their blood sugar is down, and they're all winning or losing together. It's the most widely held asset in the world because it's a standardized economic unit. Well, Bitcoin's the economic solution to everybody. It's a global economic solution to billions of people. It's become cool. Bitcoin's cool. It's useful. It's global. It's standard. There's a standard investment brand. It's called Bitcoin. It's always interesting. This is egalitarian capital, egalitarian property, and it's prestigious. So this is the ultimate luxury brand. You know, people used to buy the nice watch, so they figure they could sell it if they ever needed to eat or pawn it, right? But you'd much rather have Bitcoin in your watch.